Hello guys and welcome back to the channel and still on the Phantom of the Kill collaboration event. Yesterday we talked about Lavatine and Tirfing. So Tirfing is a 7 stars free farmable unit, which is, if you guys ask me, it's a really good unit. But for today we will talk about the global exclusive one that you can get from the rare summon event for this collaboration, and this one will be a global exclusive, but I'm not really sure if this one's gonna be limited. I think it is. So it is a limited unit, and we will discuss about this unit today. Zero. First of all, I think this guy Zero here is one of the main characters on the Phantom of the Kill game, and to be honest, if we're talking about his design, he really does look so good. He looks really badass. I'm gonna show you some of the art, concept art for this guy. So yeah, you guys can see it for yourselves. You can see how badass he looks. And for the in-game image from the Brave Frontier game, I only have a glimpse of his looks. And he kind of looks really good with those fiery red eyes as well. So he kind of looked like the Dark Ark to me. But still, I think his design is really good. And this guy is a badass unit as well as an Omni unit at it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited right now. This guy's an Omni, he's a dark unit, so I really am hoping that this guy will spark really well with Ensataya and all the other dark units that we have. Well, for cross spark thing, what else? What other dark units? So Maygras as well maybe, but mostly Ensataya. Okay, as far as his normal hits, he has a 17 hits on normal hits with the BC drop per hit at 3. So he will produce 51 BC per hit, and it is really big. I think it's really good. Now his leader skill. His leader skill, it's Unequaled Sword. That's the name. I'm not really sure about liking this name for the leader skill. However, he will boost your max HP attack by 50%. I really like this one. 50%. Wow. And 120% boost to spark damage and boost spark damage for 2 turns when sparks have exceeded certain amount. I'm not really sure how many sparks you need to get this, but the effect here is at 120% as well. So it will be probably after 10 or 5 sparks, I'm not really sure, but in total, just from his leader skill, you will have a spark boost at 240%. This is really crazy. That's a really huge spark boost just from the leader skill alone. Wow. Now extra skill. Damage taken, the name of the extra skill is First Killer, by the way. And it says damage taken boost PB gauge and 90% boost to spark damage when HP is full. So if you have your HP full, you will have another 90% spark boost. So from his leader skill and extra skill, that's 330% spark on himself alone, just from those two. Wow. Wow. I'd say this spark is crazy. The damage taken boost BB gauge is only at 2 to 3 BC per spark. I mean, per damage taken. Well, standard, but still, it will be useful in some ways. So I kinda like it. Leader skill, extra skill. Wow. Now, Brave Burst. 20 Beast Mode. 20% engage. Alright, 20 combo. Powerful dark attack on all foes. Luckily AoE and no random thing. And probable spark critical. Hugely boosts spark damage for 3 turns. And damage taken restores HP for 3 turns. The spark critical has a chance of 30% on proccing with a 50% bonus damage on spark. The hugely boost spark damage boost for 3 turns is at 100%. And damage taken will restore 20 to 30% of the damage you take. So Brave Burst, it doesn't have really a huge hit amount, but still, the boost on Spark and the boost on Spark Critical here are already at almost one of the highest in game. So yeah, I think this is super ultra good. Really, really good. Now Super Brave Burst. Beast Mode again. Beast Mode 50% engage. 23 combo massive dark attack on all foes. No random thing. Yes! And probable spark critical, hugely boosts spark damage for 3 turns, inflicts spark vulnerability for 2 turns, and spark damage considerably restores HP for 3 turns. Wow. Okay, spark critical is the same, 30% chance, with 50% extra damage on spark. The spark boost here is also at 100%, really good. Spark vulnerability, blah blah blah. Spark vulnerability is at 20%, spark bonus with a 25% chance on inflicting them on the enemy. So yeah, pretty standard. And the heal on spark is at 500 to 600. I'd say his kit from his BB and SBB are both really good. So from the BB you will have the spark critical, spark boost, heal when damage taken, and combine it with his SBB, you will also have a heal on spark as well as spark vulnerability, critical spark, and spark boost. I'd say this, just from these skills alone, I'd say this unit is already pretty OP. Wow. My hype level and my excitement level here is already off the roof. So yeah, so far, I really want this unit. Now let's take a look at his ultimate Brave Burst. Again, beast mode, but this time it's 100% engage. I'm wondering why it's not 9,000 or something. So, 25 combo massive dark attack on all foes, damage relative to remaining HP. So at full HP, this guy here will do about 3000 BB attack. The damage, wow. It's really huge. Also, probable spark critical, enormously boosts spark damage for 3 turns, inflicts enormous spark vulnerability for 3 turns, and hugely boosts own attack, defense, recovery for 3 turns. Standard, but I really think this will help you guys do a lot of damage. True spark. True spark. So the extra damage on the spark critical is, this one has 50% on happening, and the damage bonus is also at 50%. The spark boost here is at 250%. Wow. And the spark vulnerability is at 150%. And the attack, defense, recovery on his own is at 350%. Okay, I think I'm going crazy here. This unit is really so good so far. So good. Too good. Now let's take a look at his enhancements. So he's an Omni unit, and surely he will have a enhancement thing. So the first one here is not really that important. At 10 SP, hugely boosts death relative to how low remaining HP is. This one's really good, mostly for arenas, no, not arenas, Colosseum, but for trials as well, maybe raids. But yeah, so in terms of damage, he also have a bit of toughness through this. So yeah, he's good. So you will have a 1% boost to defense per 1% HP loss. So at 1 HP, you will have a 99% of the defense boost. So this guy will be really, really hard. Tough. The next one at 20 SP, I like this one. 20% boost to all parameters. So yeah, 20% boost to all status. This one's really good. The next one is at 20 SP, spark damage boost BC and heart crystal drop rate at 15%. Not so important. We can get this kind of buff from other units, but this one I think it will only apply to himself. So I don't know. The next one at 30 SP, this one is really good. He will have a 100% boost to spark damage on himself. I'd most likely will take this one. The next one, this thing is at 50 SP. This one will raise your normal hit amount by +1, so it actually will double your normal hit amount. This one is really good for arenas. Okay, specials. The first one here is at 30 SP. He will have a BC drop boost added to his BB and SBB. The boost here is at 30%. Most likely I will not take this one since I'm pretty sure you can get this from other units like Juno Seto, Teruya, and you can bring a spark blanket for the similar effect. So no, I'm not really gonna take this one unless I don't have any other option. The next one here, this one is the best I think from all his enhancements, but this one is at 60 SP. I really wish this one is at 50 SP so I can get a really good build from him, but okay, 60 SP enhances BB, SBB, and UBB spark damage boost effect by 30%. So his spark boost buff from his BB and SBB will be 130%. So you guys can do the math. You can calculate the extra skill and leader skill. How big is the spark damage from this guy gonna be? Also his UBB. Wow. Wow. Crazy. The next one here is at 50 SP. This one will have a slight BB gauge fill from sparking, so it will add this effect to his BB and SBB. The fill rate is at 1 to 2 BC. I'm not gonna take this one, I think. But if you guys don't have Sirius, you guys don't have Palace, you might consider taking this one. Or you don't have an Aze lead, you can take this one. The last one, I think this one is not so good at all. Who needs this kind of thing? 50 SP. So this one will increase the heal on spark from his SBB by 100%. So the heal will be 600 to 700. Okay, so far from all his leader skill, extra skill, BB, SBB, UBB enhancement, I think this unit is really good, and I think I will want more than just one for this guy. I might want two. Seriously, this guy is really good. However, the thing about the hit amount on his BB SBB is not really that high. I won't call this guy a spark blanket. So this guy is a spark buffer, and I think he will still work really well with Ensataya, Belis, Elsa, and all the other spark blanket out there. Even Seruya and Elanon maybe. But yeah, I think this one will be the best spark buffer in the game. So yeah, I'm really hyped and excited right now. So I might want more than one. Okay, before we go away, I would like to show you guys some of the possible builds for this guy. So here's build number 1. I'd call this a spark buffer since I will only take the spark thing about him. The first standpoint you will take is the hugely boost defense relative to how low remaining HP is. Since I took this one since I don't have any other option that I can take, since the next two here will take up 90 SP. So I will take the 30 SP1 which will boost 100% spark damage on himself, so he will have a really huge damage. some kind of a nuker here. And the last 60 point, of course, I will take the enhance on BB, SBB, UBB spark damage boost effect by 30%. So yeah, that's 100 SP. And I think this one is the one that I will take for 0. My 0. Okay, now build number 2. So this one's a BB filler or a nuker as well. You guys can consider taking this one if you really need the 20% boost to all status and if you guys think that 100% spark boost is already enough for him, since it already is high if you take this guy as a leader. So here's what you will take. So 20 SP, the 20% all stats, 30 SP, which will boost his spark damage by 100%, and you will have a option of another 50 SP. You can either take the BB gauge fill when spark, or the heal effect, or even the what else? Or you can even take the 30 on the DC buff, and the last 20 you can take the spark damage boost on, spark damage boost BCH Heart Crystal drop rate. Yeah, that's it. That's build number 2. Build number 3, this one is the Spark Buffer and a BC Buffer as well, but yeah, I think this one's not gonna be used at all. So 10 SP, hugely boost defense relative to how low HP is. 30 SP adds BC drop buff on BB SBB. And you will only have 60 left, so yeah, take the spark boost on BB, SBB, and UBB. And I think this build also has a variant, so if you want a bit more toughness on this guy, or more HP, more attack, the first enhancement that you should take is the 20% to all status. That's it. So yeah, you get more HP, more attack, more defense. The next one you will take is the 20 SP spark damage boost BC and Heart Crystal drop rate. That's 40. And the last one you will take is the 60 SP enhances BB, SBB, UBB spark damage boost. Well, he will lose the 100% spark boost on himself, but you will get more toughness. That's all. So no, I'm not gonna recommend this one. The last build here is the build for arenas or Colosseum. So the first 10 you will take is the huge boost def relative to how low HP is, of course. So you will get more toughness on Colosseum, and arenas you don't need to worry about this. But for Colosseum, this one's really good. The next one you will take is the 20 SP boost 20% to all parameters. Yes, more toughness, good for Colosseum. The next one you will take is of course the 50 SP one, which will raise your normal hit amount by 1, so it's double. And since you only have 20 SP left, you cannot take any other thing besides this. Spark damage boost, BC, and Heart Crystal drop rate. And that's all. This one's for arenas. So yeah, that's all the builds that I can think of for this guy. And yeah, I'd rate this guy really high. This guy is really good, especially for Spark, and I know one person is gonna like him really like, since I know he really likes Spark Unit. You know who that is. So okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really am excited about waiting on this unit. This unit, I gotta be honest, this unit is really good and it really looks badass. So yeah, yay! Like this video if you like it, share it with your friends if you want your friends to know what he does as well, and if you're new to my channel, you can subscribe to my channel. This is a really good time to do it. Just press that fun button over there and you'll join the fun train as well. So okay, Real Man Takes Oracle. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. What? Cha!